them comprehensively, from housing to getting the kids ready for school. Tell us more about that.
The core of our program started out with housing. We received calls from either social services, child protective services, or just private organizations. We process that family, and when we have available housing, we bring that mom in. And our goal is to cut through some of the red tape. If they've been a victim of domestic violence or already displaced, the last thing they need is to just go through a lot of cumbersome paperwork. So we cut through the red tape. We find affordable, suitable housing. We try to find it in a zone so that child don't have to be disrupted from their school zone. Then once we place them, we contact our furniture partners, which will provide full, entire furniture for the entire house. That's the property of the moms. Then we work with the children to expose them to all of the outreach that is in our organization, because we have to stabilize the mom. Then once we stabilize the mom, we get rid of that burden, and she doesn't have to worry. So we get them in all of the outreach programs that Building Hope offers to the community.
Even school supplies, back to school supplies.
Back to school, we do uniforms. We want to make sure that we always have it the third Saturday in August, because if they're going to Prince George's County, they always start the fourth Monday. So we always want to make sure that we have it prior to the school, that they give their supply list, and we purchase everything on that supply list, and they have it ready for the first day.
Eric, their annual projects, tell us about those. You've got the Christmas drive.
The Angel Tree Drive, exactly, and the Back to School Drive. But the Angel Tree Drive, I really love doing that. My wife and I, we took Walmart and Toys R Us in Clinton, Maryland. We manned that location. Saying with our Christmas tree drive, each kid gets three gifts. And this year, I believe, Ms. Williams, we did what? Took care of at least 400 to 500 kids.
A little over 400, and these are gifts of their choosing.
Of their choosing. And the look on the kids' face when they get those gifts, and a lot of kids who might not otherwise had a chance to get, is amazing.
Alexis, when I think of mentoring programs, since we're talking about mentoring, I think, primarily maybe of boys who need to be mentored, but girls today really need mentoring. Would you say that? And why would you say girls really need that extra support? Some of your friends, for example.
Well, I believe that girls need mentoring because sometimes we go down the wrong path, and we just need to go God's way, no matter what anyone says. We just got to take that route.
There's a lot of pressure, isn't there?
A lot.
When you're in school and
Yes.
you've got friends who have all kinds of thoughts, and then you've got social media to deal with.
So it's a lot. The pressure at school is crazy because some kids want you doing this and doing that when you know what you're supposed to be doing, but it's hard to ignore when they're in your ear, or when what they're saying is they just keep saying it, and then that's when you say, oh yeah, let me try it, but that's not the right path to go down. So, and the social media thing, I find that very depressing, because a lot of crazy things happen on social media, and I just think that's like a little crazy.
I know you have a little sister at home, and I'm sure she really looks up to you. And you're going to be taking part in the pageant, which comes up on March 4th?
Yes, Saturday, March the 4th. We'll be there. It starts at 12 noon. They'll arrive around 11, and they get to experience the red carpet even in the lobby of the event.
Is it too late to get into the pageant?
No, we still have some more spaces left, because when people hear this or they see it, so we always try to add a little. So we did add 10 more spaces, so it's not too late to register to participate.
And the cost is?
The cost is $50, which covers everything for them in the pageant.
All right. Well, Caressa and Eric and Alexis, thank you for the great
Thank
work
you
you're
very
doing.
much. Thank
We're
you.
so proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you keep up that 4.1. 4.1. And you will find a link to all of the information that we've talked about today in both organizations. Open the NBC Washington app and click on mentoring. And that's for your Sunday Viewpoint. Stay with us now. News 4 Today's next.
See a